Hello, twin flames, and welcome to day 15 of the Divine Masculine Dark Truths. So in this series, we're tapping in, tuning in, and seeing what the angels and the masculines want you to know about their journey, what they are experiencing in real time as we record this now and post this for you, about their feelings for you and, what they are experiencing. But also it helps you as a divine feminine to understand the journey and the things that they face. So we're using the Masculine Dark Truths deck for this series to bring a message in. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know today, please? What do they want to say? One card today. And the message is, I cry sometimes. Wow. I cry sometimes. So if you think your masculine is all hard and uncaring and indifferent and they don't show how they feel, he's saying to you, I cry. I cry sometimes. I have shed tears over our connection. And as a divine feminine, sometimes we find that hard to believe, especially if, they hide the feelings very well, or, they never show emotion, or they hold it in. And he's saying, of course I cry, because of course I care. I care about you. You matter to me. You're everything I've ever dreamed of and so much more. And it hurts my soul that I let you down. It hurts my heart that I hold things back. Sometimes I cry because it's the only way I can express it. And I do feel that this happens a lot at night, when they feel that they've got that time to, when they're alone. Maybe they stay up late at night and they're thinking about you. Maybe they put those songs on that remind them of you and they let the emotion out. They have a cry. Maybe it comes on at a specific moment that they don't expect and they have a cry. And they release it because, they need to shed those tears, because tears are cleansing. And I feel it's quite hard for the masculine to cry because they grow up, or, they are kind of conditioned in a programming kind of way that says crying is bad, or crying is a weakness, or, don't show emotion, it's not manly. And whether you're masculine as a man or a woman, remember they are operating in masculine energy. So they don't want to show emotion. They want to hold it back. They want to come across as strong and powerful. Sometimes they even want to act like they don't care because it seems easier to them. But inside they're dying. So this is saying to you, look past the illusion. If you look on social media and it all looks fabulous and wonderful, they're dying inside. You don't know what's happening behind closed doors, behind that picture, behind that post. And he's saying to you today, this journey, my love for you, what's happened between us, it's affected me much more than you know. And I do cry about it. I cry sometimes because I love you and I care. And it hurts me to feel like I've hurt you. So I feel this is also about, the way he feels about the way he's treated you. So yes, he cries because he's not with you, and he cries because he's sad about the situation and the way things have occurred, but he also cries and lets emotion out about the things he's done to you. He thinks, why have I done those things? How could I do that to you? My sunlight, my beauty, my muse. And he's saying, I've shed tears over our connection. And I also feel these are tears of frustration too. Because sometimes we cry when we're angry. We cry when we're frustrated because it's how we release the emotion. Sometimes we bottle things up so much, and this is more the masculines than the feminines, because the feminines love to express and, talk and get the emotion out, but the masculines bottle everything up. So when they're holding everything in, sometimes the only way it can come out is through anger and frustration and sometimes sexy energy. So they cry because they feel angry and it's how they can release their emotion. They also cry happy tears over the connection too. Maybe not as much as they should, but they do cry when they think of you in a happy way too. How much you love them, how much you care, how much you've given them. And that creates sadness too because, again, they feel like a fool for letting you down or letting you go. So they cry in many different ways over the connection. So don't think it's easy for them. Don't think that they just get on with things and they don't feel emotions or they don't feel pain, because they do. They just handle it a lot differently than the divine feminine. And they do their silent crying or shed their silent tears at night or in the quiet times, the times you don't see them crying. You know, my masculine George said before union he did a lot of crying because he was releasing things and he was healing things, not just about our connection, but connected with the past and things he's been through. So the masculines will cry on this journey, and they do cry sometimes, and it can be often, but it will be in ways that maybe you don't understand at the time or you don't see. So have compassion for your twin because they feel emotion too. They do cry and they have shed tears over your connection. Have a great day, sending you so much love, and I'll see you soon.